And welcome back to the Know Your Right show, streaming live on the internet over the Rat FM network. So, Darren, you just want to give everyone sort of a quick, brief overview of what we're about to talk about?
Yes, definitely. What's going on, guys, is over the last 3 or 4 days, there's been some amazing things that have occurred. We've had a interstate and international conference call with a group of people that are going to be joining us in the UK Challenge. That information will be getting released over the next 7 days or so. But now we've got an amazing announcement, and I've got Rod on the phone. I always thought it would be better if Rod got on the phone and told everyone, because he has the exact details in regards to the challenge to jurisdiction that is filed in the UK. And the reason why I want Rod to announce this is because the 28-day time limit has expired now. So let's go over to Rod now. And have you got him there on the phone there?
I believe I do. I'm going to pop this next to the mic. Rod, are you there?
I am indeed. How are you going?
Yeah, good, mate, good.
We're still in daylight over here, and I understand you guys have got your torches on.
Yes, yeah, it's all gone dark here now. All the long summer nights are well and truly over. So it is what it is.
Are you guys sitting your in 1.5 metre? Have you sort of measured that out? Or?
Absolutely, yep. The tape measures out. The X marks are around the table. We're all socially distanced, and all good.
That's good. That's good.
So I hear you've got an exciting announcement for us.
Oh, look, it's just more of an update. It was an interesting, as everyone knows, CO 588 2020 was successfully filed in the United Kingdom through the High Court, and they had 28 days. Service was on the 2nd of February, I think, off memory, and they had 28 days, and I contacted the Attorney General's office today in Western Australia.
Yep.
And I believe that a notice has gone out from the High Court in London in relation to them putting in a notice to defend and respond within 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been informed at that level that it is still before the Attorney General and the Chief Justice in how they go forward with the matter, so which is quite surprising. So at this point in time, we say if they can't do it within 28 days, we would then say leave would be granted, and the matter progresses on. So, and also what is really encouraging, and it came at a surprise that the representatives of the elders sovereign of this great land have expressed their interest and understand that they've put a notice of intention to come in as an intervener, which is dealing with the Australia Act and pretty much the outline of argument for the judicial review that we have before the court, to say that the jurisdiction that they say that they're running under is something that's not permitted on the land, and so that's very encouraging. So the High Court have received that notice of intervention, or notice to intervene.
Yep.
So has the Attorney General, and so has the Chief Justice of the High Court. And also must say that matters of mine, with the 60-minute famous straw bale incident, the court can't and won't answer to jurisdiction, neither does the registry. Certainly to come back and confirm, deny or state or otherwise over Section 16 of the Supreme Court Act 1935, Section 3 and 23. They can't give us that the Parliament, they're operating under the general jurisdiction under that Act, and what's been dealt with by how the Parliament has provided. So today they've said if I don't make an offer back to the court, that matter's going to go down sine die. So very interesting times by inquiry, and certainly it's a bit hard to get a gauge on the courts because conveniently all the registries sort of closed shop until further advised one day before the final date. But they've certainly got the e-portals open and the court website, so you can still file documents. But at this stage, it appears, strong inference can be drawn by the third party that the Attorney General and the Chief Justice of the West Australian Supreme Court has yet to file a response and a notice of to defend. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if nothing else, you would have thought that they would have at least filed a notice of intention to defend and then said, look, we'll get back to you later with our paperwork. But to have filed absolutely nothing is, certainly quite telling, isn't it?
Well, one has to look at one has to look at the cross-pollination or the cross-purposes of the strong jurisdiction argument. How does one go into one and say my queen's better than yours?
Yeah, exactly.
I that's the way I see it. I mean, that's the layman term.
Yeah.
So without sort of, trying to jump the gun or whatever, but they know the importance of court rules. They know the importance of procedure.
Absolutely.
And these judicial officers, if you don't sort of comply, well, they go for summary judgment or default judgment. So they know the importance of it. But at this stage, I have not received notice for an extension of time, and I have not been served the documents, and I have not been served the notice of defend in the prescribed time. So we now move forward, in effect, without reading. I'm very limited to what I can say, but at this stage,
fair enough.
An inference can be drawn there's a default, and if that turns out, well, then we'll take the next step.
Absolutely. Brilliant stuff.
And as we know, Rod, 28 days is an eternity in law, so I would say that, they've definitely defaulted there.
Yeah, and look, the Australian public just have to be, patient, because it's like trying to pull in a big fish on a, 7-pound line, and we don't want the line to break. So we've got to let it travel out and tire it out and get Daryl with the gaff and make sure that he gets it through the back tail. That's what we've got to do without the line breaking. So, this is uncharted waters and unprecedented. And but look, how good's that? The representatives of the sovereign, elders have, and I got sent the kangaroo hide today, where they've given the permission to support the Culleton matter, which is supported by GAP in the United Kingdom. And here's the the elders of this great land seeing what we're seeing, and it's very humble that they've come in to support us, and I welcome them with open arms.
Yeah, that was the 3.5-hour conference call that we had on Saturday night, which was interstate and international. There was people from every state of Australia, plus we had international people involved in regards to the organisation of the intervention that's happened I think it was a couple of hours afterwards. We had Mark McMurtry, who's the legal representative for the original Sovereign Tribal Federation, who's intervened with his notice to the Western Australian Government and to the High Court in London. So very exciting times. Well,
they have standing. I mean, it's imperative that they have standing. So no, it's really good, to be honest, and there's definitely a change, and we need respect, and we need all Gap is interested in, and myself and the boys, is the law. Okay, we just want the law, and we're not out of here to try and, take the whole ownership of it. It's for everyone, for democracy and a sovereign right. We just want to be dealt with the true law of this country, and that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. Brilliant stuff. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to share that with us and call in and have a chat to us. And we look forward to the next exciting instalment.
Yeah, I'm just going to head off now and desanitize my phone and keep my distance and, go back into my house and, just be a recluse and, keep people informed by phone and face chat. Beautiful.
Awesome stuff. All right, we look forward to talking to you again soon, Rod. Stay safe, mate.
Thanks, Rod.
Just quickly, for the listeners, what we'll do is put up those 3-part videos on Facebook. I'll get the boys to put it up because they really do need to look at the videos that went out on YouTube to get a real understanding of what our argument, and they'll get a clear picture. That's those videos that I put together, particularly part 3. They really should look at part 3 on the Lyndall report, which we say is the root of the poison tree. Okay?
Perfect. No, much appreciated. Take care.
See ya.
Thanks, Rod. Bye.